Hello everyone, my name is Fatima Otero, and my project will be focusing on the smallest muscle, which is the tongue. I picked the tongue because it has many essential functions. We use the tongue to speak, eat, and taste, and also to glorify God. The anatomy of the tongue. It's a muscular structure located on the floor of the oral cavity, which is connected from the hyoid bone. It is the primary taste organ and plays a key role in the initial phase of the swallowing. A digestive organ, your tongue moves food around your mouth to help you chew. Also, your tongue helps you keep airway open so we can breathe properly. The anatomy, the dorums is the upper surface of the tongue, as it is part that you can see in your mouth. This surface is rough due to a small projection called papillae, which contain the taste buds responsible for sensing sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami flavors. The dorsum also plays a critical role in speaking, swallowing, and tasting. We also can see that a pylorus is the leaf-shaped flat of the cartilage in the throat that acts as a switch between the larynx and the esophagus to prevent food from entering in the lungs. The four extrinsic muscles of the tongue are genioglossus, hyoglossus, styloglossus, and palatosglossus, which allow the tongue to move. Your taste buds are clusters of nerve cells that transmit sensory message to your brain. As I mentioned earlier, many of the papillae on the tongue surface contain taste buds. Taste buds aren't exclusive to the tongue, though they can be found elsewhere in the mouth and upper throat. Each taste bud contains an opening called a pore, where food dissolved and saliva can enter. It also contains specialized epithelial cells that respond to chemicals in food called testin. Little hairs at the end of each cell provides sites that tantin molecules to bind the receptors, which trigger an action potential. Biology gives us the facts that the tongue is the smallest muscle in our body, and yet we can see that God used the tongue to give life. Proverbs 18:21 says, "Death and life are in the power of a tongue, and those who love it will eat this fruit." God designed the smallest thing to give life. That is powerful. Also, Job 6:30, "Is there any injustice on my own tongue? Cannot my palate discern the cause of calamity?" Job 27:4, "As long as my breath is in me and the Spirit of God is in my nostril, my lips will not speak falsehood, and my tongue will not utter deceit." Thank you.